Yeah, Baruch Hashem,
Baruch
Malka.
Hashem, I'm so happy.
It was a real surprise. We didn't expect it at all.
Baruch Hashem, Kelly, what good news.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was all you guys thank me. Seriously, that's what
Auntie Danielle
that's
went on.
what like hurries up the process, you know what I mean?
No, they go on automatically.
Thank God.
Yeah, log on. Oh, hold on. Where's the link? Oh, see. Mimi. Yes. Mimi. Link again. Requests. Okay.
Sophia.
Auntie Amy.
Hi.
It's Auntie Amy.
Oh,
Hi, Auntie Amy.
no, sweetie pie.
I feel distinctly out of place here, Malka. You tell me when you want to get going. It's nice to see so many people. It's really nice to see so many people.
Good evening, Rabbi Roberts. Can we wait a couple of minutes?
With pleasure, with
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Let me know when.
Rabbi Roberts, did you not see our happy faces?
They were remarkable, but unfortunately, I just thought you were on a screen again, like everyone else. I've only been connecting through screens. I didn't think it was really you. Happy faces. Kol hakavod. Yeah, you let me know when.
We're they're joining Jewish time.
No problem. Sarah Ben Zimmer, nice to see you.
And Auntie Meshu eating.
Kayla, how are you?
Rabbi, how are you?
Baruch Hashem, surviving with difficulty. How's everything for you?
What can you imagine? Baruch Hashem, surviving at home, no going out. And Baruch Hashem, I have so many people around me that help me out all the time.
I think that's our ticket to survival. Look for the blessings. Look for.
Of course, that's what I do.
Reasons to say thank you,
I look
Hashem.
for the blessings.
That's it. I'll tell you, I miss our shiur something crazy. I miss it.
So do I. So do
Crazy.
I. Well, Bezrat Hashem will be back doing them again.
Bezrat Hashem. Si Dios quiere.
Have you had your second one?
Sunday, please God.
Baruch Hashem. The second one is a bit more. I felt a bit worse with the second one than with the first one.
I was so ill with my first one. I was ill. But that's because I just had corona. So a doctor in America told me it was my second one, Bezrat Hashem, should be not as bad.
Okay. For you, it should be okay.
Hopefully. Yeah. That's
Okay,
the
good
plan.
evening, everyone out there. You're welcome to put your cameras on because I think it always feels a bit more personal that way, and especially for the speaker, you feel like actually talking to somebody, well, people. Thank you very much, Rabbi Roberts. I know you have a non-stop full calendar, but we appreciate your time and looking forward to your chizuk as always. So thank you.
Well, first of all, if I may, I applaud you. Number one, the organizers who deal with their own amount of chaos and wear a very brave face and still try and put on something for the tzorech of the Kal. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And you should know there's a Rashi in this week's parasha. I won't go into it deeply, that says it's an amazing zechut. It's a tremendous zechut for people who do things for others, especially if they're there to try and make others feel good and feel strengthened and feel strong. And with Hashem's help, we will get through this. We will get through this together. We'll come out of it stronger and better. And I've been warned that I only have, 6 minutes or 7 minutes or something like that, which is good for everyone. You know, talk about Zoom fatigue. I think we're like Zoom overdose, right? Can't even handle it anymore. So let me just share a short message with you. And I hope we can share words of encouragement together. And it should be for Refuah Shlema of Shlomo Abraham, Ben Yael, Orabuena, Bezrat Hashem. We should see Refuah Shlema for him, for everyone else who is suffering, for all of those cholim in Eretz Yisrael, around the world. There's so much suffering, there's so much pain, there's so much uncertainty. Hashem should help us all. Before I begin, I want to tell you a little anecdote. It was a particularly difficult week for me last week, seeing the passing of Rabbi Dr. Abraham Twersky. He was such an incredible personal mentor to me. Whilst I was going through my degree in clinical therapy here in Gibraltar, Rabbi Matisyahu Salomon Shlita, he should be well. Matisyahu Chaim Ben Etel, for Rosh Lima, he put me together with Rabbi Dr. Abraham Twersky. And he says, as you navigate through all of the complications and all of the questions of learning psychology, he'll be your guiding light as to what is consistent with Torah. And he was amazing. In fact, I remember one conversation. I have the zechut of having been brought Rabbi Twersky to Gibraltar. He came for Abi Ben Amor's bar mitzvah Shabbat. He was on his way to Eretz Yisrael, and he was a very, very humble man. Somebody once asked him, how did he find the ability to write 60 different books? They said, Rabbi Twersky, is it true you wrote 60 books? He said, no. He said, yes. He said, well, how did you manage to write 60 books? Then he said, I didn't write 60 books. They said, well, 1 second, you did or you didn't? He said, I wrote one book 60 different ways. And that was his idea. And one of the classic things he writes in his books is that we have to understand that what Hashem is doing, self-esteem. You have to understand that what you're going through, even though it feels like chaos and feels like everything's broken, in Hashem's world, there's nothing chaotic. In Hashem's world, there's nothing broken. And he gave the example of lobsters as a wonderful example. And I say this to you, to the organizers, people who have messaged me and said, please, I'm finished, I can't anymore. It goes to the bed of the ocean and it breaks the shell off and it exposes itself to predators and it hides under a rock to be able to be safe from predators, and it grows a new shell. And it waits and it waits and it waits till it's able to build itself and grow itself a new shell, the miracle of Hashem. And then the lobster finally makes his way out into the ocean again with his new house, because he lives with his house on his back. He said, but imagine if that lobster was an American housewife. Imagine what would happen the minute it started to feel a little bit of pressure, a feeling like the life doesn't fit. What would they do? The lobster would go to his psychotherapist, his psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist would diagnose that they're suffering from some crazy depression, and they would give them Percocet, and you'd give them Valium, and you'd say, take that with 2 glasses of wine at night. And they'd crush themselves with this medication and feeling pressure the whole time, and that would be their life. He said, but what we have to understand, what we need to learn from the lobsters is that when we feel pressure and we feel things that, this is a sign that we have to grow. And I think the whole world has to take that message on board. Hashem is talking to us and he wants a response. And I want to tell you a story That was just an introduction. My 6 minutes starts from now. Okay, Mrs. Broda, from now. She smiles, so that's good enough. All right, here we go. I want to tell you a story which exemplifies keeping the faith. It's a true story. It happened in America. There were these two brothers, Nissim and Yitzchak Farchi. I really hope you don't know this story, and if you do, pretend that you don't, okay? But it's a magnificent story. They own a jewelry store in Williamsburg. They don't live there. And they come home, they work hard, they have money invested with them, they have jewelry, they have diamonds, they have watches, they have cash. And they get a call to their house Friday night. Shabbat has just started. And they get a phone call, 8 p.m. Friday night. It's from ADT, it's from the security company. Your safe is open. They leave a message, urgent, safe is open. Now, you want to know something? If that phone call comes pretty much any other time during the week, you know exactly what to do. You spring into action, you get over there, you call the police, right? Even if it happened late on Shabbat afternoon, you'll be there soon. Think about it. Shabbat has just begun. And these guys are faced with the next 24 hours of inaction. So Yitzchak Farchi rushes over to his brother's house, Nisim, which is just around the corner. And he said, I've overheard on the answering machine, ADT is calling, the safe's open. And he looks at his brother and he says, so what do you want me to do? He said, I don't know, maybe we can ask a rabbi, speak to a god. And they said, excuse me, who runs this world? HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs this world. We keep the Shabbat. Okay, let's keep Shabbat. And he said, yeah, but come on, think how many people are going to get wiped out besides for us and the business and the people who've invested with us. We're talking about standing to lose millions of dollars. When people get into those situations, they look for hetirim, they look for, shvus to shvus, I can speak to a guy, a rabbi, you're getting a taxi, someone else can do it, he's doing the driving. And one of them, he looked at his brother and he said, have faith. He said, we have another 25 hours or 24 hours of enjoying Shabbat. What is Shabbat? Shabbat is closeness to Hashem. It's one of our 10 commandments. It means he is the creator of the world, and everything that transpires on this planet is happening on his watch. When you keep Shabbat, when I keep Shabbat, it's testimony to him being the boss. His brother looked at him and says, I am significantly inspired. Shabbat is going to be great. He goes home. He makes kiddush. He sings zemirot. He gets his children involved. Every half hour, his house phone rings and the answering machine crackles. Hello, this is ADT security again. Your safe is open. I would suggest that you do something about it. Please, the police have been informed. Your safe is open. They carry on Shabbat blissfully. The calls keep coming on the hour, almost every single hour, up until 1 and 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Every hour they get another phone call. Now, I want to tell you something. The faith that these boys had in Hashem is extraordinary, because they confided in their rabbi later. And they told their rabbi, you should know, at that point in time, I'm not suggesting this is a good business practice for anyone, but at that point in time, they were uninsured. They did not have insurance coverage. So when I say they stand to lose something, there's no answers over here of, yeah, maybe, perhaps, they'd cover it with the insurance inside. No such thing. They would have lost their houses, absolutely everything. And these people go back into the internal world of chaos, but they went into an internal world of calm, and they said, Hashem is in control. I'm fine. Shabbat, they have an entire Shabbat. And then Motzei Shabbat, Yitzchak calls Nissim and he says, I guess we better go over to Williamsburg. They could have walked to Williamsburg, by the way, but they didn't. They said, I bet we better go to our shop and see what's going on. Okay. They go to the shop. When they finally pull up there, they see the front shutters are damaged. They see a window is broken. They see glass is shattered all over the place. They can see a ransacked display cabinets, watches are missing. Okay, they've been robbed. Yitzchak says to Nissim, you stand here at the front. I'll go to the back. I'll go and look at the safe. He says, wait a minute. I want to say one Tehillim before you go. The power of a Tehillim, you can't underestimate it. Okay. They say Tehillim together, and he walks into the back of the shop by himself, and he goes over to the safe. Yishtabach shemo la'ad. The safe is closed. He screams to his brother, the safe's untouched. Now, a gazillion questions are running through his head. If the safe is closed, what's happening? The alarms, nothing makes sense now. He said to him, yeah, but it was triggered. Something was tripped. Maybe they came in, they dug in through the back, they tunneled. Open the safe. An action that usually took him 30 seconds, for some reason, his hands were trembling. It took a while. It took him a good 10, 15 minutes to open the safe. As he's struggling with the safe back and forth, his brother's standing at the front. The police arrive. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes for the police to arrive. Detectives come. He opens the safe as the police come. He takes a deep breath. He pulls open the door, and he sees that the safe is intact. The cash, the diamonds, the jewelry, all of the high-ticket items, everything's there. There's nothing missing. He wipes the beads of sweat off his brow. He closes the safe and he locks it again in a second. And he screams to his brother and he says, "You're never going to believe this." He comes rushing out to speak to his brother. And at this point, he's confronted with detectives, police officers. And the police say to him, "What are you doing here?" And he said, "What do you mean? What am I doing here? This is my store. I got robbed." He said, "Yeah, I know. But the ADT wires that got tripped over here call the police out as well. We know this robbery took place over 24 hours ago. Why are you coming now?" He said, "You don't understand Shabbat, etc." He said, "Let me explain to you what's happened over here." He said, "Do you have a step ladder?" The guy said, "Yeah, we've got one in the back of the shop." He said, "Bring it to me." They bring him a step ladder. He said, "Now come with me to the safe." The safe was in the corner of a back room, and across the hall, across that room, and up top, the policeman gets on the step ladder and he pushes through the ceiling panels, and down crashes a whole weaponry arsenal, a bag of loaded weapons. The policeman said, "Let me explain to you what was going on over here. We know this gang. These guys are smart and these guys are professionals. What they do is they come into a shop and they lay in wait. They find the wires to your safe and they trip them to say that the safe's being tampered with, and they know the owners come rushing. When you come, the first thing you're going to do as an owner is you're going to open the safe, and they're waiting in the ceiling with their weapons. The minute you open the safe, they kill you. They empty the safe and they're gone within 5 minutes." He said, "Do you understand what's happened here? These guys lay in wait for you to come and open your safe. You didn't come. They tripped the wires again and again and again and again, and they waited all night. And then they waited till 5, 6 in the morning when they realized they've got no more outs. They can't even walk the streets with their weapons, so they smashed some things to make it look like a robbery, and they walked away. You not showing up at your safe literally saved your life. Forget saving all of your money. It saved your lives." You know, when the tripwire goes off for us in our lives, Corona all over the world, people dying, so much sickness, so much uncertainty, so many people struggling financially, emotionally, everything's going upside down. You and I have every right to say what's going on. But if I can leave you with anything, let me leave you with this. Hashem's tripping those tripwires. It has to be him. And Hashem knows what's going on. And if you can keep the faith and I can keep the faith and we can strengthen one another, words of positivity, messages of strength, with Hashem's help, we will be saved. We will be well. Our community will come out of this. We are the lobster. We're growing a new shell. We will be bigger and better people at the end of this. Ish et re'ehu yomar chazak. It's a pleasure to see all of your faces, those of you that I can see, young and old. And I wish you well. Hashem should give us all strength so that we can strengthen each other. And when we come out of the end of this, we are going to be dancing with Mashiach with Hashem's help. But until that point, we keep the faith. You and me and everyone involved. And you will have a bad day and I will have a bad day, but we're here together and we're here to strengthen each other. And with Hashem's help, we will only celebrate good news. Thank you for inviting me. It's really been a pleasure. I'm inspired by how many people come on. I really am. So kol hakavod to the organizers. Really, it's an amazing thing. And I agree with Mrs. Broder. Let's get into the Purim spirit. This is Adar. This is the month for good news. Bezrat Hashem. Hashem should bless you all. I wish you all well. Shabbat shalom. Take care and thank you for having me.
Amen.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so much, Rabbi Roberts.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Rabbi.
If I
Thank
can
you,
say as
Rabbi.
wow.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Put your
Pleasure.
apron on now. Put your
Thank
apron
you,
on.
Rabbi
You're gonna
Roberts.
cook. You're going to cook now. No, put your apron on.
You know, I just finished parents' evening.
I was waiting for
Rabbi Roberts, don't leave me
Thank you,
alone.
Rabbi
So
Roberts.
lovely to see you. Galit and
Miss
Eliyahu,
you,
lovely to see
Rabbi
Rabbi.
Roberts. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. So nice to see everybody. Okay.
Thank you.
Rabbi Robert.
Thank you.
Remove pin. Let pin.
Spotlight forward means it goes big.
No, but first, she's already done it. There you go. Where are you? I'm here. I'm here.
They're
Are we
on.
introducing? I think they've introduced themselves. Galit and Eliyahu. I think you don't need any like no one to represent you, do you?
we don't think we need any introduction.
Are we ready to cook, ladies and gentlemen? Galit and Eliyahu and Joe, off to you, love. We're free now.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies.
We're sitting back to relax and enjoy.
No problem. You're all welcome.
Galit and Yahoo. Hello.
Hi, Uncle. How are you? So nice to see you.
Baruch Hashem. I haven't seen you for ages.
Where is
Such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Nadia, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Oela. How are you?
Baruch Hashem, good. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I am really, really, really excited to be cooking with you something for Purim.
Hola. Hola.
Hi, Sarah.
Primo, big kiss, Primo.
Hi to everyone. Hi to everyone.
Hello, Eliyahu. We love you.
Primo.
Let's
We
get
do
on it.
love you. We do.
A big kiss to
Conectada.
everyone. Thank you so
Can
much.
you please mute everybody?
Gali, tiene toda la familia conectada.
Mute myself. Yes, now you can hear me now. All right, let's get on it, guys. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Eliyahu and I are really, really excited to be cooking a nice Purim recipe for you. I hope you enjoy us doing this. And first of all, I'd like to thank the wonderful organization, the Three Musketeers, Mrs. Malka Tias, Mrs. Nomi Broda, and Mrs. Daniela Benamor. You guys are amazing for putting this together every single week, bringing smiles to everyone. So really well done to you, and thank you so much for inviting us to be hosting this tonight. Okay, let's get on it, guys. We are first going to start by doing the filling. Okay, we're going to be making the filling because we don't want a hot filling, if you know what I mean. We want it to cool down before we start doing the dough. It's something really simple and straightforward. So feel free to ask us any questions along the way if you haven't understood. So yeah, let's get on it. Okay. My fire is onto high heat, and I'm going to start sauteing some onions. I'm doing the tuna filling, and Eliyahu will be doing the chicken one. I don't know if you guys have chosen any fillings yet, or what you're doing both. Yeah, I don't know. So let's do this. I've done olive oil. You're more than welcome to do.
I'm going to be using a bit of vegetable oil also.
And who's 1 second, 1 second. Daniela, are you cooking along?
Sorry?
Are you cooking along? Yes, I guess.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm doing only tuna, so I've doubled the recipe, double the filling recipe.
Very good. I've diced my onions, guys.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm going to wait just a little bit to get the oil hot. Let me see. Sorry, Anita, 1 second. Can we unmute Anita Cohen, please?
You're doing olive oil for the chicken as well?
I'm doing half and half. A little bit of olive oil and a little bit of vegetable oil for the chicken one.
So you've got to tell us that.
Khalid's speaking for me on my behalf tonight.
Okay, my oil is hot, guys. I'm going to start putting the onions for the tuna. Eliyahu, is yours ready?
2 seconds.
Okay, I've diced my onions because I'm making the tuna, and Eliyahu
Has sliced.
has sliced.
Julienne.
Whatever posh word you'd like to use to make these gorgeous onions. Okay, very good.
Dalit, I'm doing the.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so I'm doing the onion frying. And then
Amazing. Yeah, we just want to wait for them to get a little soft. And then soon we're going to add garlic.
The onion is frying.
Okay, we're going to wait for them to get soft. And then soon we're going to add the garlic. Okay?
Yep.
Previously chopped my garlic. I usually have this stuff. I've learned this from my mum. My mum, I think, which is around there. She always has a nice tub of garlic, and I put a little bit of parsley and olive oil. So I always have that ready in my fridge for all my recipes. My recipes, all of them needs garlic. You're really lucky if my desserts don't use garlic. No, they don't. But yeah. Okay.
Galit, can you use garlic powder?
Tamara
is making it.
Yeah, you can use garlic powder, and I'm gonna also show everyone something else I use that you can get in Morrison's in Gibraltar. It is approved by Kosher London Bedin. It is garlic in a tube. It is not a toothpaste. You do not brush your teeth with this, okay?
Galit, they barely have it in stock at the moment, but we've got some.
Very good. And I think, I believe in Gibraltar is a little bit more expensive than here. Here 70p, in Gibraltar is £1.20. And over here, it comes out like garlic paste.
Isn't that a tooth whitener, Galit?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Auntie Malka. Yeah. So that's also always very handy to have in the fridge, especially if you don't want to have stainy hands with that. Okay. My onions are in. My onions are most of them soft. I will show you how they look.
Not yet.
Okay. This is how they look. I'm going to add my red pepper. We are making like a sofrito, okay?
What you gonna add?
The red pepper, diced small red pepper.
That's for the tuna, right?
That is for the tuna, not for the chicken.
Chicken one's taking a little bit longer. We're on a smaller flame, unfortunately, at the back. But I will let you know.
I want to see the ladies who are joining. How are your onions coming along? And then,
Do you have to add the tuna, Galit? What did you say?
Not yet. We're not adding the tuna yet. We're going to make a sofrito first. Add the spices. Yes, that looks amazing. Yeah.
Galit, Eliyahu's going to give us guidance, eh?
No.
Eliyahu.
Si no le voy a dar la murga. My onions are nearly done.
The tuna one.
If your onions
Yo estoy diciendo chicken, eh? Eliyahu, no te olvides.
No, if your onions are already translucent, Anita, I would add in the garlic already.
Vale.
Do we add the pepper now?
Peppers now?
Peppers?
No one, yeah.
Yeah. Adding
Do we have
garlic. A little teaspoon. Say that again. Can you repeat that again? I don't think I can hear you.
She had the peppers, I think it was.
Yes, I've added the onion and the peppers. They're still cooking, okay? But now I'm going to add some fresh garlic on it, all right? Can you see it? Can you all see it?
Okay,
Yeah.
onion, peppers. Garlic.
And now garlic, okay? I've done like a teaspoon of minced garlic, which is more or less about 1 to 2 cloves.
Onions, pepper, garlic.
Good. Well done, Sonia.
And we add a bit of olives to the tuna one.
You can.
Or it doesn't go.
It goes really nicely with olive. You can add. Sorry, Sonia.
I'm doing capers. I'm doing capers.
That's very nice as well. Capers is also really nice. I'm adding boiled egg, chopped up, and you can add sliced olives. It's very nice. Capers is really nice.
I'm adding a heaped spoon of garlic into my onions now. And after that, I'm going to be adding in the spices in the next few minutes.
Guys, this is already smelling really nice. I hope you can see this way better. Yeah. Okay.
Galit, how many does the recipe yield? How many haven't tashen?
So this dough makes around 20 to 30 little fermentations. I will show you the size mine made.
Okay.
Hold on.
Galit, you said the chicken had to be cooked, verdad?
Yeah, it does have to be cooked. Mine isn't cooked because I forgot to do it beforehand, so I'm just going to do it quickly now.
Okay, I cooked mine. Fine.
I need to actually, those of you that are doing the chicken in, I am adding the spices now.
So tell me, go on.
So we're going to start with salt and pepper, always a nice starter.
Yeah.
Daniela.
You put cinnamon, turmeric.
Perfect.
Yeah, cinnamon, turmeric, and cumin.
Thank you.
Cinnamon, turmeric, and cumin as well. ¿Cuánto el ajo?
It is a pinch of salt and pepper.
Tomato paste.
Not yet.
The tomato paste is for the tuna one, and we're not there yet, Sonia.
I do the tuna.
You put the tuna already. Okay, you can put then the tomato paste. But have you done the sofrito first?
Yeah, I did everything. Sofrito with onions, with the capers, with the peppers, with the garlic.
Eliyahu, are you giving us amounts?
Yeah, there are amounts.
This spice you said, I add it now?
We're gonna add it soon. I'm just waiting for my peppers and my onions to get ready with the garlic. I'm soon gonna add all the spices. I'm gonna tell you in a second. I think Eliyahu's gonna say how much spices, how exactly amounts.
So we need 1 tablespoon of cumin.
A cumin? With the tuna?
Sonia, I think I'm doing the tuna. Eliyahu's doing the chicken. I am not yet done with this. I'm not yet at the stage of putting the spices. Eliyahu is. So Eliyahu is saying the spices for the chicken. Okay? In about 3 minutes after Eliyahu finishes, I'm going to say the spices for the tuna. Okay? Very good.
So Anita, it's one tablespoon of cumin, half a tablespoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then a pinch of salt and pepper. This is how it looks right now, mine. And I'm going to be adding in the chicken now. Just put my hands up.
Okay, tuna ladies. Where are my tuna ladies? Are you guys there? Very good. I am adding the spices. Okay? I hope you can all hear me. I am adding 1 teaspoon of paprika. Okay. I'm adding also 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Make sure to mix it together nicely, and a pinch of salt and pepper.
Sorry, we just have to say l'chaim to Malka. Malka, what are you doing?
Go ahead.
Why is it not in the thing that we need? Red wine, ¿verdad?
Yeah. Add it in now. 1 cup.
Eliab adding the wine soon.
She looks like she was getting a straw ready.
So then, if you don't want to.
Eliab, when do I put the chicken in?
You can put the chicken in already, Anita.
El wine no, todavía no?
Put the turmeric, the paprika, the salt, and the pepper in my pan. I am now adding a little tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay, and a teaspoon of sugar. And I'm adding sugar because I don't want the tomato paste is quite acidy. So I'm just adding a little teaspoon of sugar as well. Not so much. And I'm gonna mix it well. Soon I'm adding my boiled egg and my tuna, and our sofrito, our tuna filling is mostly done. Okay?
You want me to add more oil?
How much?
Eliyahu, 2 tablespoons of wine.
Yeah, and Anita, if you put in a bit more, nothing's going to go wrong either. Eh?
Y los pine.
Pine nuts will go at the end when it's cold. I wouldn't cook them.
Vale, okay.
Okay. Yes.
¿Cuánto de tomate, de salsa de tomate?
Una cucharada, 1 tablespoon, and then like maybe half a teaspoon of sugar, and I'm gonna be adding a little bit of water. And when I say a little bit of water, it's maybe like a spoon of water, para que no esté tan seco, if you know what I mean. Okay?
Yeah, pero tú no le has echado el... Anita, tell Mo to help you.
Sí, ¿verdad? ¿Para qué? Para lavar los platos, él, nada más.
Bueno, pues al menos algo es algo.
Lo tengo de María. A ver si lo encuentro.
A verlo, vamos a verlo.
A ver si lo encuentro, a ver.
A ver.
Okay. Me parece que no, Ruti.
I've added my boiled egg, and I'm adding the tuna, which is the last ingredient.
Eliyahu, esto mira bien.
Let me find you. Yes.
Espera, Galit, que Tamar no prepara la tuya.
Don't worry.
I'm here. Anita, 1 second. Let me see it again. I can't see right. Yes. Anita, I don't know if anyone else is making chicken, but if you have any raisins, I'm going to add in some raisins.
¿Pero por qué no me lo dijiste antes, tío?
You don't have raisins?
Oh, tengo cranberries.
Oh, yummy.
Mira, Ruti, mira, te escuchó. Ahí viene.
Yo soy el que,
no lo veo.
Oficialmente prueba las cosas aquí.
Si quieres te tiro por la ventana unos raisins.
¿Ah, tienes?
¿Dónde está tu...?
Sí, mira, Mo, me cojo unos raisins. Esta te lo coge ella.
Mira,
sí.
¿Tienes raisins aquí?
No tengo raisins, lo comí.
Anita, yo tengo, pero estoy muy lejos.
Ahí voy, Sonia. Tú espera que yo voy.
Que veas, Sonia.
Auntie Anita, I've made it with cranberries before. It didn't come out very nice.
Lo que?
I've made it with raisins and it's much better than cranberries. Don't put cranberries.
Ah, okay. Mo's gonna.
Fuerte, ¿no?
Sí, baja. Okay. Esta no va para abajo.
Vale, hay muy poquito en el paquete, te lo voy a echar todo, ¿vale?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, enjoy.
Ella después te compra uno grande y te lo da.
Carlita, ahora la pasta, ¿no?
Oye, Meliajo, tengo pruna.
I wasn't for frozen.
Y tengo apricot.
El pollo con la pruna es muy bueno.
A mí me gusta el pollo con la pruna, ¿verdad que sí?
I've never had it.
Guys,
Acá, bébetelo. Venga. No le pedí a Kefen. ¡Hala, para adentro!
Venga, vamos.
Mira.
Amén. Toma. Que es para la comida.
Malca, te están preguntando. Galí, dice si congelan bien.
Okay, these Hamantaschen freeze beautifully, and if you don't want to make them in Hamantaschen shape, I have also made like little empanadas. You can make them even bigger if you wish, like little.
Oh, those look delicious.
I freeze them once they're done. I freeze them in like a little bag so they don't take up too much space in my freezer.
They don't stay long in the freezer, pero ¿qué vamos a hacer?
They don't stay long in the freezer, as you can see. And Eliyahu takes it out whenever he wishes.
And they defrost really quickly
And
in the
they
microwave.
defrost really quickly in the microwave if you just want to have a bite.
Eliyahu, I thought you were on a diet.
¿Qué?
Say that again?
¿Quién ha dicho eso de un diet?
¿Qué dice un diet? ¿Qué dice un diet?
Seafood diet.
No, the corona is
No,
a
no,
negative.
no.
No, I don't do negative things.
Corona shamoke.
I need, one second, let me see. My chicken is done.
Bueno, ¿y ahora qué hago, Eliyahu?
And my fillings are done as well. We are
Dale
now.
agua que lo pruebe. Los raisins lo hago soaking antes de echárselo.
No, you don't need to.
No?
But Anita, you want to make sure there's a bit of salsita, but not too much. Like a thick.
Look, Eliyahu's going to show it here on camera.
Le echo un poco más de vino.
It will evaporate, so don't worry. This is it.
Vale. No soy muy generosa con el aceite.
This is it.
Anda, Anita, eso no es verdad.
And I'm going to be making, both going to make now a dough for the Hamantaschen. Really easy.
Espera, Galito, un momento, es que Anita no deja siempre esto con el pollo y el atún. ¿Qué hacemos con él?
¿Qué atún?
¿Cuándo hacemos la pasta?
We're going to make the dough now, Sonia, no te preocupes. Don't worry.
¿Qué hacemos con el atún? ¿Lo dejamos ya?
Bueno, ¿y los piñones qué?
Calla, Anita, calla.
One by one. Okay. Ruby, what have you added? What have you put on?
Lo que nos gusta, el atún, la aceituna, los pimientos, la cebolla, el paprika, todo lo que has dicho.
Okay, so Yata, you have your filling ready. You leave it on the side to cool down. Y Yata, mira, this is.
Vale. Uy, el mío está mucho más rojo. ¿Tú qué la has echado? ¿Qué la has echado tú?
El mío también, Ruti.
Ah, vale.
Sí.
No pasa nada. It's fine, guys. Don't worry.
Bueno,
vale.
Okay.
Eliyahu, los piñones, ¿qué hago?
Otra vez con los piñones.
Mix them in and let it sit on the side.
Vale.
Mine smells amazing. I just thought I might let you know.
A mí
¿Cuánto?
me gusta esto. Ve cocinar y que me lo hagan.
Eliyahu, ¿cuánto? ¿Los cuento?
Sí, 34.
Exactly 34.
Always odd, even numbers for pine nuts.
Okay.
Vale.
I'm putting on the guys. We're starting to make the dough. Okay.
Eliyahu's already got everything ready for us.
Thank you very much. Eliyahu got everything ready for me. And Sonia, we're going to do the pasta now.
Huh? Okay, here.
Galit, you're muted.
I am muted.
No podemos escuchar.
Sorry, somebody muted. Perdón. No. Okay, I've got the flour ready. Eliyahu, remind us how much flour exactly.
375.
375 grams of flour.
It's here.
Give me a glove. 1 second.
I'm not going to use gloves. I don't believe in them.
Okay, I've got them on over here. Can you see the bowl? Can you see this? Thumbs up. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, flour, 375 grams of flour. And yeah, how much oil?
125 milliliters.
125 milliliters of oil. We put it in. And yeah, how much water?
125.
And 125 milliliters of warm water. And I'm going to be adding on mine, which is the tuna one, a little teaspoon of paprika into my dough. Okay? Just because I like the red nice dough.
Wait, I lost you. La harina, la agua, el aceite,
oil, water, a little bit of paprika. You pinch the salt, okay? Okay.
Paprika in the dough?
Paprika in the dough, yes. In the tuna one, in the chicken one.
You can if you want to.
You can if you want to.
I won't be too differentiated.
We're just gonna make it to differentiate it, okay? And guys, off we go to start mixing. Vamos.
But you don't put salt? Salt?
Yes, I put salt in it. A pinch of salt.
You went too fast.
I go too fast. I know. I'm so sorry, Sonia. I hope you're catching up.
Okay, salt, and then paprika, and then?
Mix.
And then just mix con la mano.
For us, we have ounces. That's why I have to convert.
Claro, es que I forgot. Porque aquí we use milliliters.
I know, not here. Ounces.
In America, they use cups. So I guess in Canada son ounces, no?
The cups.
Vale, okay. So yeah, so 375, I guess it's about a cup and a half. Yes, that looks very good.
Half a cup of water, half a cup of oil. Here.
Hi, very good.
Sonia, te vemos al revés. No te vemos.
¿No me ves?
No, al revés. Como el microondas que mandaron en request. Así.
See, I said I was saying that my microwave doesn't look very happy.
Uy, ahora peor. Ah, she's not there.
¿Cómo cocina la gente a la misma vez?
Ahí. Así.
Ahí.
Eso.
¡Ole, Sonia! ¡Lo tenemos bien! ¡Ya me dolía el cuello!
Mira la pasta, ¡qué soft!
Bueno, y ahora...
¿Qué dijiste, Sonia? What did you say?
Está la pasta un poco soft.
Is it soft? Yeah, that's how it's meant to be, soft.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to need a little bit more. Auntie Malka, how is your dough coming along there? Can you tell us? Enlighten us.
I feel that you live in my house right now. My chef over here is my sous chef, is doing very well on my dough.
Malka, send him over.
Look at her face. Off like that. Her face is like, I am not cooking for you. Should I put more flour?
Qué guapa se te ve.
¿A quién se le ve guapa?
A ti. ¿Pero usted?
Ay, gracias,
Aleluya.
Oye, hay que
Estoy disfrutando viendo a Tamara hacerlo. Yo le estoy ayudando.
Tú disfruta.
Okay, señores. I put my dough in my counter. I'm going to kneading it a little bit more. It doesn't need too much. And I'm going.
Galito, we need cutters.
I'm using.
Un cuchillo.
¿Qué va a usar?
I'm using this, but you
Yeah.
don't. You can use a cup. They don't need to have this shape.
Vale.
¿Qué falta tirarlo?
See, we're gonna tirar it now. Yeah. I'm
Me
just.
parece soft.
Oye, Gali, tu paprika no colorea mucho.
No, ya estoy aquí.
En inglés, paprika, Ruti.
Yeah.
¿Qué?
Ruti, a lo mejor por eso nuestro atún es súper rojo.
Mira, es súper
¿Verdad?
naranja. Lo vamos a comer igual.
Gali,
Oye, me está diciendo low batteries. Guau.
Estúfalo.
No regalita. Fast forward.
Galito, ¿no te de un golpe?
Say that again.
All the dough you're rolling out in one go.
No, I've just separated my dough in two, and I'm gonna
Vale.
roll out my first. Okay.
Yeah.
Gali. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, Gali. What oven are we going to bake it on?
180
Okay, so I can get the oven ready.
on the fan.
Yeah.
¿Lo ponemos?
Con eso. Microwave and my cup.
Can you form them, Galit? I don't know how to form them.
Guys, can you just please appreciate Eliyahu's dough? Please, can you show everyone?
Esto es muy gordo.
Yo, I'm like doing it, not getting anything. I'm schwitzing.
Tú tienes un sous chef muy bueno, Galit.
Mejor que yo. I'm telling you, much better than me.
Tiene que ser finita.
No necesariamente.
¿Cuántos salen?
20 o 30. Depende del size que haga.
Depende.
This is mine. I'm going to start rolling. I'm going to start cutting with the cutter.
Tiene que ser muy finito.
No.
Ya sé.
No me ha contestado.
Dice, no necesito.
No.
El mío es más fino.
Okay.
Es que no sé.
As you can see, guys, I've got my rounds here. I'm going to start putting a little bit of the filling inside, and I'm going to show you guys before I put the filling. Okay, on each round, what I do with my hands, lo aplasto un poco. I do like this.
Vale.
Okay, can you see? Okay.
Mira, cógelo. Cógelo con la mano así.
Be careful if your filling is still hot. It shouldn't have cooled down already.
I'm gonna wait, Galit. It's
You're gonna
hot.
wait? Okay. So this is my filling inside. Can you see?
Menos que tuyo son más chicos. Hay que apretar. Mira.
¿Cuánto le pone dentro?
30 gramos.
4 grams.
Forma, eso es lo que yo no sé, ponerlo en forma de esta cosa.
You can. This is it. Okay.
A ver, uy, lo hemos perdido porque han puesto a.
I'm going,
Sí.
to, I'm going to do it again. Not the way. I'm
Sí,
getting
sí.
up. I'm going to repeat the process. Mary, can you pin me? No, Martha?
A mí no es.
A mí no me sale.
Yeah.
Can you pin my camera so they can all see it?
Yeah.
Now, okay.
You are pinned. I just added marker for a bit. to see what she was doing. Checking up.
Okay.
Mira.
This is it.
Enséñanos a formarlo.
I'm putting.
Espera, espera, espera.
Yo te espero, don't worry.
Already, okay.
Even
Vale.
Okay, and over here.
Es que está muy bien.
A mí no me sale.
Uy, esto es lo peor. A mí no me sale.
Together, like this, okay?
Roti, look how cute.
A mí no me sale.
Ah, mira.
Very nice.
Muy mono.
David, ¿está bien?
Let me see. Yeah, they look beautiful. Well done. Very good.
Mira mi birria. Mira mi birria, por favor.
See, I think that's happening because you're putting too much inside.
Ponle menos relleno, niña. Venga. Vamos a ver.
Okay, I'm going to repeat it again. I'm going to actually so you can see how he's doing the chicken one.
Ruti,
¿Qué?
lo tiene que hacer como si se lo fuera a dar Raúl. Nada, una mijita de nada.
¿Qué ha hecho? ¿Cómo lo ha hecho?
Can you see it?
Venga.
Galit, can you just unmute?
Eliyahu's going to make another one. 1 second. Can you see? Can everyone see? Okay, he got around. Very good. He's using a glove, obviously, although he doesn't believe in them, as he said earlier. And look, he's starting to make the Hamantash. And guys, it's very easy. Pull it from one side, pull it from the other side, and you've got 3 corners there. And there you go. You see?
And then you get a raisin.
And then you
put it
get a
on top.
raisin and you put it on top. And this is his tray. Leah, can you show your tray? Okay. His are a bit more open than mine. I'm not over here. I will show you.
I've got a steak on my hand.
Okay.
Galit.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know if you can see the comments. One person asked if the dough needs to rise at all, which I guess it doesn't, right?
No. The dough doesn't need to rise from here to the oven. I'm just
Okay,
going.
and also if you could show the type of the half moon, whatever you call it.
Empanada.
What was the posher word for it?
Yeah. Over here, this is the difference between when you close up a hamantash and when you open it up. If you can see it. This is the closed one, and this is the open one. With the open ones, I'm going to be putting a little bit of garlic mayo on top, or nothing, or you put the garlic mayo on the side. It's just something to dip in. These are the closed ones, little empanadas. I don't know how you want to call them. Empanadas. Yeah. And you can make a big one if you want. You don't need to make small ones if you don't want to. I'm going to carry on making. Again, I will show how I'm doing mine. I've got a round and I do like this. Okay. Hand filling. Got a nice filling there. And triangle, put together the dough.
It's actually a really easy dough, Galit.
It's super easy. I use it for all my savory things. I make a big chicken pie with this. I make a big tuna pie with this. It's really, really, really nice.
Everything we make ends up being big.
No, it's quite yummy.
You see this?
I just told Normie that it's called an empanada in Spanish, and she said It is true. In England, it'll be called a chicken patty.
Yeah, the translation is a patty, but it sounds very English. That I think I prefer an empanada. Sounds much better.
Isn't chicken patties like some sort of like burgers? Like
no, it's this. A chicken patty is meat in a paste.
I don't know.
From
that's a pasty, no?
You got to trust Google Translate. What can I tell you?
Greg's Bakery tuna patty.
Yeah, pasty. Like from Cornwall, pasties.
That's it.
Yeah, pasty.
Same idea.
Oh, these are patty.
No, it is a patty, but they call it a pasty. Pasty.
Galit, can you show the empanada, please? How you make it?
So,
Galit.
The empanada. Okay, the empanada. I have something like this at home, but I don't use it because I don't like it. So I'm not going to show you how you do it with this, but if you have one at home like this, you can use.
I literally just said it the same
time. You can just, you do it again.
Yeah, well, I remember when she used to make this all the time.
Yeah.
So cute.
Inside.
Anytime we did a party, you'd ask her, I'll have to make a channel with all those channels. Yeah, with like that thing. Did you know make a giddush?
There's the dough. There's the dough, and what I do, you see what I do over here? With my fork, I pinch the edges. Okay?
Pero Galit, el relleno del atún tiene aceite. No importa.
El mío no tiene mucho, pero no importa.
Algo tiene, sí. Y encima está tan colorado.
Escúrrelo en un colador grande.
¿Eso es lo que pensé o mejor que esté con el aceitito?
No le va a pasar. Nothing will happen with the oil.
Pero Galit, es mejor que lo curra.
Yeah.
Yo para la empanadilla lo escurro, pero esto no sé si es distinto.
No, it's the same thing. If you have a lot, I would. Just because you don't want it to open.
Mancharemos otro cacharro.
Galit, do you brush it with egg yolk? With egg?
Yes. I brush it with egg, and then I put some poppy seeds sometimes because it's the closest thing to the ham and filling.
Sorry. ¿Eh?
Okay. Here.
Tiene buen olor, la verdad.
Galit.
You need to try it with a cracker.
La verdad que no sabe.
Galit.
Yes.
Yeah. While you're doing that, can you suggest other fillings that are also nice in them?
Yeah, sure. I've made previously spinach ones, and they're really, really nice. I make them with fried onions, and then I put the spinach, and you need to put that in a colander because spinach retains water. Yeah, you need to let all the liquid out. And also minced meat goes really well. What else have I done before? Pulled beef. And the pulled beef, I do it with cholen meat. I let it cook for a few hours with some homemade barbecue sauce or with some ketchup and brown sugar. And then I pull the meat and I put it inside here. That is absolutely delicious. And I believed, I'm not sure if she's on the Zoom, I believe that Jessica Belilo had tried the La Shabbat. On. I'm not sure she's on. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Eliyahu have just asked me, do they need a lot of space between each other? They don't grow so much, but this is the space that I've left between them.
Galita, ¿qué temperatura el horno y cuánto tiempo?
180 or 15 minutes. 15 minutos. Okay? Thank you for joining.
Galit,
Yes.
do you stick them with water?
No, I don't stick them with anything. With the
Vale.
dough itself, I
Press
press hard and it sticks together.
Y no se abre, ¿no?
No, no se abre. Guys, I put it for 15 minutes at 180, okay? That is
Vale.
my oven. I suggest maybe my oven monitor is not at the moment, but my oven monitor's mum is at the moment here. So
that's me, my famous daughter.
I think yes, every oven works differently, so you need to be
Know your oven.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, I'm rolling out more dough, guys.
Does it have to be a fan oven or can be anything?
Well, an oven, yes.
Sí, ¿verdad? No pasa nada, no pasa nada. Porque se ve muy rico.
Galit.
No.
Galit.
Yes. Hello?
Galit, ¿lo ve?
No te veo. 1 second, let me find you. Ah, you made a big one. My mom made a big empanada. I don't think we can...
Oh, that was such a clever idea.
You wanted...
Pero es Purim, queríamos hacerlo de Purim.
I think Sharon B. I'm not sure if it's my auntie Sharon or Sharon Benedict, but I can use it. You can
I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Ali.
Done it before with cut up salami, different types of salamis, and I just put a little bit of ketchup and a little bit of brown sugar, and it makes like a really nice thick sauce, and you put it inside. I've done that with two inside the puff paste, and it works.
Very nice. I have one more question. When you freeze it baked or uncooked?
I freeze it ready done.
So then you just take it out and that's it. Okay. Thanks so much.
If you're going to reheat them, I will reheat them uncovered because you don't want them to get mushy. The steam makes it all mushy. And this is meant to be like a crispy thing. Not crispy, but like a nice...
like an empanada.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know how to explain myself.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Do you have a milkshake filling?
I don't know who you are, but thank you. I can't even see you. Thank you. Okay. We're going.
You brush these as well?
Es rápido. Date prisa.
Do you brush these ham and tashins with egg as well?
Yes, these ham and tashins are brushed just with egg. The chicken ones and the tuna ones, I put egg and poppy seeds.
Vale.
Okay.
But what do you brush? The dough or even the filling bits?
Just brush them around and eat them.
Vale. Te mandaremos fotos.
Very good. I think another question has come up. Nomi, maybe you can help me. I've got my hands dirty. Or Manti Malcolm.
I'm looking.
Yeah, for a milky filling. Do you have a milky filling?
Yes, I've done it again. The spinach one that I said before, I've done it with ricotta cheese. It's really nice. Or you can make a cheese filling, cheese and onion filling, or pizza flavor. Okay, that's basically grated cheese with tomato sauce. Eliyahu's talking. Yes, Eliyahu, go ahead. That's the one that you've done before.
No, I'm saying with the pizza one, you could make a tomato sauce, oregano, some garlic, onion. If you have kids, I would puree the onions just to make sure they don't see the pizzas, because I never liked that growing up. My mother can attest to that. I didn't like onions growing up. But yeah, I always like to hide vegetables inside my food.
Yeah. Good. Another question. I'd like to know who's dead is. My sister, my other business. Who's
Hi.
Hi, Reina.
I'm not doing them now, but I'll do them later.
No problem. Okay. Now, have you put the egg on?
Oh no, I haven't eaten yet.
Eliyahu, the Galicia no me ha hecho media masa.
No.
Done half the dough?
Yeah. I'm going to do the rest now.
Oh, yeah, me too. I also
Lo estoy diciendo demasiado chico.
yeah, I also have half the dough here still. Time, so don't worry.
I think I only made half the I'm nearly finished.
What? Auntie Sharon, you almost finished?
Because I only made half the quantity. I knew it would be too much.
Sharon, you should have given us that advice.
I thought Tamar was slow. También tenemos media masa todavía.
Sí, a mí me queda otra media masa.
Hello, Galito.
Oli, how are you? So nice to see you. Thank you for joining.
I made buttercreaming a cake, but nice to see you. This looks fun.
How are you?
We good, Baruch Hashem. So cute because I'm cooking. You guys are so cute. Dai, maze. Ham and tashin.
Ham and tashin with tuna filling and chicken. Esther, you can come for trial later.
No problem.
I've got tuna with we've done like a little sofrito, onions and תראי איזה, אני אעשה את זה ככה. הדו.
It's a good idea. So cute. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. That's a good idea, Ma. Let's do it. Adorable.
So I hope you enjoy.
Amazing. I'm going to unmute myself. I'm shy.
Yeah, I can see you, Mami Oli. I can see you're shy.
No, you can't see me.
For all of those who know Mami Oli, she is Rabbi Gabai's mother that used to live in Gibraltar. So, and they are very close family friends to us.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for joining tonight. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, I'm brushing them, guys. I've got one in the oven already, one tray, and...
Pero tú tienes un sous chef. Nosotros estamos muy lentos.
David, mira. Mi reina. Wow, very nice. You've taken them out of the oven already?
Sí.
Es preciosa, Trey, como tú. Thank you.
Ha hecho trampa. Estrella ha hecho trampa porque aquí vamos por media bandeja todavía.
Ruti, hice el sofrito antes de empezar y cuando estabais todas con el sofrito me puse a hacer la masa.
Pues mira, guapa, siguiente vez nos da los tips también.
Who already finished? Can we see? I didn't see who to see your light.
Galit.
Yes, I can see.
¿Estamos abiertos?
A verlo, Anita, quiero ver el tuyo.
Anita es perfeccionista, esta no vea, estará con la regla midiéndolo.
¿Qué va? ¡Míralo!
¿Qué va, Anita? Tú lo habrás medido uno a uno y el mezquín de Mau con el centímetro.
Pero estamos destapados, Galit.
No, I think it's fine. Our chicken ones are also quite opened.
Vale.
Okay.
Uy, qué grande te salió ese.
I'm brushing them with egg and I put some salt because egg and 1 second.
Galit.
Yes.
Oh, are there any other shapes that you could show? Somebody's asking.
So, personally, I've only ever made them in empanadas and haven't touched, and I haven't tried any other ones. So, I'm not
okay.
Exactly how we with it.
I'm sure if we did 2 sandwich, a sandwich, it would be so much easier.
Mix it into a parcel.
I think that's Papa Z, no?
Yes, it is.
Papa Z, how are you?
Hi, guys are doing a great job. I'm looking forward to you guys sending some over.
No worries.
Galit, se ven.
Sorry?
Galit, qué buenas se ven.
Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Oh, here you go. Eliyahu did a dumpling.
Galit.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Si Dios quiere, viene para Pesa. Te presto mi cocina entera para ti y el Iyau.
No, no la tienen con la mía ya.
No, Anita, que yo soy la hermana mayor.
Mira,
que la cocina entera 2 semanas, 3 semanas, con niño y marido.
Con el cuento de primo me arrimo.
Pero Anita, yo se la dejo con niño, con marido, con el doctor, la voy a dejar todo. ¿Vale, Galilla y Lillau? Yo me llevo con Abraham.
Le da una olvídate que vienen aquí.
Yo me quedo con José Abraham y vosotros con la cocina mía.
No problem. Although I haven't agreed.
Thank you.
Thank you, but I haven't agreed.
Hello.
Okay, there.
Not on YouTube.
How did Eliyahu make the dumpling? Okay, 1 second. Eliyahu, can you show how you did the dumpling?
And I can try and recreate it. Wash my hands. I washed my hands before, I'm just washing them again before anyone says anything. The dumpling. I'm going off what I watched online. So let's see if I can do it. I wanted it.
Malca, mira el mío.
Why do you like pizzas?
I told you, they look orange. Daniela, yours are as orange as this one.
Mira qué mono, Galí.
No le puse paprika, Ruti.
Ah.
Pero da igual.
Look.
All right, guys. For the take a bit of your all of tuna in your pastry. Start pinching it from one side and pinch all the way across, okay? Like you're making an empanada. Then you're going to all the way around and pinching, pulling and pinching.
Oh, wow.
Mine won't look like that, I'm telling you that.
Practice, Malka, practice, practice. We'll do it again.
Bueno, Eliyahu, ¿y qué es la idea de eso?
No, that's it. Someone asked for another shape.
Ah, para trabajar un poquito más, ¿no?
Why not? Then go in and out. And there you go. It's not exactly perfect, but we'll try.
I'm not even going to try, Eliyahu.
Venga, Anita, don't be a spoil sport.
No, a mí no me gusta.
Like a pair of curtains.
Like a curtain, exactly. exactly it.
Is that Luciana Horry? That doesn't look like it. How does it look anything like it?
My little Baba.
She's still awake.
I love it.
You can't put a lot in it. You have to make them bigger. They have to make the circle bigger.
Is my sister
there? In the corner, down in the corner in my phone.
You're not the same.
Oh, we're not the same.
Gali, ya nuestro ya lo sacamos.
Gali.
Ready.
If you have a look at Jenny Amar, which is my aunt from Karnov, she's already taking them out of the oven. You can see how hers has come out.
Are we going to be very jealous?
Yes.
I'm scared of that.
Jenny, qué bonita.
¿Verdad? Estas para las niñas, aquí están.
Hola, cabot. A mi niña.
Hola, Cabot. Very
Gali?
good. Yes.
My timer has gone.
Your timer has gone. Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, mine needs a bit longer. Very good, guys. Last bit. Venga, we're gonna finish the dough. I know some of you are making.
Dale.
Hi, Mommy.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
She's so cute. She's so cute.
Mommy, Aliza Bella.
I know. I love her. Ay, ahora se me fue.
I'm missing you. Mama, when are you coming back?
Soon, Bezrat Hashem, soon. Love you.
Love you.
I'm done. I'm not for the evening.
I have to say that tonight we have family of Galit from Mexico even.
Mama.
Reina joined us tonight. As well. So we've done quite well tonight.
We generally have Mexico, but we have Colombia as well. I think somebody called Shira B is from Colombia, my cousin.
Y Toyosi también, de Colombia, de México también te están viendo.
Very good international. I feel so chuffed.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. My sister from another mister. Can you go on? You know who you are. Sarita Tanji, you can say that you actually tried these. So can you please give your verdict?
Yeah.
Yourself.
They're very, very good. We actually had for lunch today, Sam. They're very yummy.
Did you like them?
Yeah, always. Gali always sends us yummy food.
Bueno, Galit, I'd rather eat them than make them.
Oh, they're from the benches.
Very good.
Mami.
¿Qué?
A ver los tuyos.
Están en el horno.
Ah, bueno.
Yo lo hice en empanada, como empanada gallega, hice 2.
Ah, está bueno, para Shabbat.
Uno para ti, uno para Estrelli.
Ah, con salud.
Gracias, igual.
Los queremos ver, la empanadilla grande.
Anita, la tengo en el horno, en lo que la saque te la enseño.
Perfecto.
I also want to see it on my table.
Wait, Malka, but which one is easier than all this?
Much easier on my plate, served with salad.
Anita, mírala que está ahora en el horno. No sé si se verá bien. Espérate, ahora. No.
Bueno, después hay que tomar fotos.
Eso, aquí está, mírala.
Y ponerlo en request para que lo veamos todos.
Vale, perfecto.
Vaya.
Miriam Benjo.
Mami, gracias.
How are you doing? I want to see yours.
Anita, we're finishing.
Mira, Ruti, que tú tienes una ayudanta, no te olvides.
No, si yo no lo estoy haciendo, lo está haciendo ella.
¿Y no la está ayudando? ¡Qué chunga!
Del todo, le estoy poniendo el huevo de casualidad.
Ruti, el que no ayuda no come.
Ya verás que sí.
Oye, pues la cuenta que le trae a la niña.
La vamos a poner a la prueba.
Oye, Anita, tu ayudante no está.
¿Qué dice?
Tu ayudante, David.
David, uy, mira, David se ha hecho tonto esta noche.
Él es muy hacendoso para estas cosas.
¿No?
Se le encanta.
Me parece que prefiero que se hagan tontos.
Ah, bueno, pues entonces me dejaré.
¿Y quién se supone que friega la cocina?
A mí.
En mi set yo le voy a media.
Bueno, mira, y Galicia, nada más queda un poquito de masa, nada más. ¿Cómo? Pero me da la impresión que se van a abrir.
Anita, si fuera yo lo tiraba.
No, que tengo una cantidad de feeling que no te digo. Galit, ¿cuántas hay?
A mí me ha sobrado.
A mí
Pues
también.
uno solo va y rellena, lo más fácil.
La habremos hecho muy gorda, la masa.
You can freeze it.
Bueno, Galit, es que hice mucho chicken breast.
Pues ponlo para mañana para comer.
Me parece que sí. Yo
encima de un arroz blanco.
No importa. Tiene buena pinta con los piñones y todo.
Anita, ya te lo puse en request.
Ah, muy bien, pero yo depende cómo salga, si lo pongo en request o no.
Okay.
Vamos a ver.
Was I
Ya va.
supposed to egg them before I put them in the oven?
¿Lo que dice?
Was I supposed to egg it before I went in the oven?
Yes. Did say it, Malka, you're not listening.
You are behind, Malka. Yeah.
I'm not, because they're in the oven.
What?
They're just not painted.
I got very brown.
Abby.
Galit, amazing work.
I don't know.
¿Quién es?
I think it's yourself. I'm not sure.
Yo, tita.
Ah, mi rey, está bien. ¿Te gustó o no?
Me encantó.
Me alegro, con salud lo comáis. Todos.
Amén.
Daniela, how did you come out?
Me?
Yeah.
I put another 3 minutes because at 15 minutes it was a bit, they looked like they needed a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yes, so
And then I'll put my second tray in.
so did mine. Here's my egg.
That's why.
I need my nephew cocktail to say that you need to check your breast milk.
Yeah, you're right.
Está muy gordo ese. Ah, terminamos. Muy bien, terminamos.
¡Bravo!
Bravo, el último.
¡Bravo!
Ay, qué tarea.
No era tan difícil, ¿verdad?
Es un poco rollo, no voy a mentir. Y yo no lo he hecho. En grande es más fácil.
Esta cosa con mi hermana Débora.
Eso para tener paciencia.
Hacemos un buen paso doble. Galita, a mí me han salido lo menos 40, no en vez de que era un poco chica.
¿Cómo le han salido 40?
Porque si,
I got 20 from half.
el redondez sería muy chico.
Anita, sí, a ti siempre te sale mucho.
No, es que se habrán cortado muy chico, eso es lo que me da la impresión que me da, la verdad.
¿Cuánto nos salía a nosotros?
Anchanita, a mí me salieron 32.
Ah, really?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe my cutter was a bit small.
Maybe, but...
¿O que estiraste más la masa? ¿Puede ser?
No, tan gordita. Bueno, ahora veremos. ¿Tiene
No
buena...
por gordita, sino al estirarla más, pues salen más.
A Tamar le ha salido 30, pero se están abriendo un poco en el horno.
Sí,
Apriétale los laterales.
Sí, eso es lo que yo para apretar.
Mira.
You have to bake it. Heidi. Mira, vamos a enseñarlo. A ver. Mira.
Yo lo quiero ver.
Reina, pusiste verajá del día of filling.
Aquí le gusta.
Ah, tan bonito, bien era con salud.
They look really good.
Pero se han abierto, la ha hecho Tamar, ¿eh? No me había llevado.
Auntie Sharon, are yours out of the oven yet?
The first lot, yes.
Can you show us?
Well, I'm very bad at this. Wait, let me see. There.
Oh, look at that, guys.
Okay.
A ver, espera, yo no lo veo.
Ay, qué bonito.
Very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Very, very nice. Auntie Sharon.
Sharon.
I got 20 with half the quantity.
Half a go. Yeah.
Entonces estoy yo bien, yo también como tú.
Yeah.
¿Y por qué nos salía a nosotros 40, 30, niña?
Ruti, ¿cuándo comiste? Cuenta eso.
Todavía no me ha dado tiempo. Están todos aquí mirando. Yo como cuando no miran.
A la escondida está más bueno.
A dormir.
Ours look yummy, actually.
Yeah. A ver cómo nos vamos a dormir sin probarlo.
Por eso hice de pollo. Para que no me lo rompe toda esta noche.
¿Verdad? ¿Esto que hay que esperar hasta Purim para comer? Oh.
Ah, no. El Shabbat es Rosh Chodesh Adar. El Shabbat.
Ah, buena idea.
Tonight is Erev Rosh Chodesh Adar.
Ya, no es que no me toca comer esta mañana, ya he cenado, ya está. Toma.
All right. Oh, you're doing such a great
Ahora te toca limpiar.
No, Auntie, great job.
No, Heidi, era lunchtime.
So ready for you.
Are you there?
No.
Okay. Festival, before everyone leaves, I want to, Eliahu and I, on behalf of us two, would like to thank everyone that has gone on tonight. Festival for the wonderful words that Rabbi Noiki has given us history. So thank you for that. Thank you again, the organizers, Malka, Daniela, Nomi, and everyone behind the team. Everyone that has supported me, all my family, all my friends, and the rest of the people that have joined in as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate I've been here. I'm not leaving, so don't worry. The meeting, I am not allowed to leave.
Galit. Gracias, mi reina.
Thank you.
Las mías parecen flores, abrieron mucho.
Gracias, Galit.
¿A quién le bien?
Thank you, Liao.
Galit, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And we also have to say thank you, which is to David Benedy, who is mamish behind.
Thank you, Eliyahu Galit. Thank you, Eliyahu Galit.
Eliyahu Galit, ¿a quién le toca fregar la cocina?
Eliyahu.
¿A ti o a él?
A él.
Eliyahu.
¿Y Sara?
Baltrikal.
Humano.
Baltrikal.
On Sunday,
Baltrikal. Hashumanahi. La pata de la pi. 1, 2, 3. Haminunase. Toma.
Everybody, on Sunday night, we have a family event. Please, God.
Ready?
We'll announce it later on in the week, and it's for everybody to join in and have fun. Okay, we have some entertainment provided. I'm not sure if they think themselves as entertainment, but it will be, believe me. Okay, so husbands and wives and children, and you have to come and cheer on for the people who will be entertaining us. Believe me, they're going to need some cheering. Okay, so Sunday night, you wait for the announcement, and the Zoom will be.
Yo sé, no va a probar el pollito. Ah, está comiendo eso.
Galit, well done, Galit.
Sarita, thank you.
I can't wait to try this.
Wow.
Right, hers look way prettier than mine do.
I love mine actually. Thank you very much.
These are the chicken ones.
Thank you.
All right, well, they still look better than mine. That's all I can tell you. They look very yummy.
Malkas, yours must be yummy because you did it with a lot of love.
I'm trying to be after parents' evening and all day. I think my love is a bit stretched. Really stretched. And if you want to see what the sink looks like after Galit's visited my house 3 times today, see what my kitchen looks like.
Sorry.
And guess what? She's visiting us again tomorrow twice. Shabbos is nearly made. I actually should show you what she made us for Shabbos. That's delicious.
Galit, thank you so much. See you tomorrow for tuna burgers.
Thank you.
Everybody, this is dinner for Shabbos from Galit. It's chicken schnitzels wrapped with pastrami in a sauce.
Oh, nice. How nice.
We're going to eat it tomorrow, Malka. No Shabbat. Shabbat, Dios dirá lo que haremos.
Tomorrow is isn't it?
Rudy, hazte la dormida y te levantas dentro de un ratito y te jama uno y después te acuestas.
Lo que me voy a hacer la dormida para limpiar la cocina. Eso sí.
Mira, very nice.
¿Eso qué?
Ellie made rice as well with Galit.
Wow.
Ay, ya no ha hecho arroz, le tocará mañana.
Tiene el Shabbat listo, ya está.
Pues, bonito. Anita, ¿dónde está el tuyo?
Anita todavía está haciendo así.
Anita, la pobre, todavía está haciendo forma.
Ya terminé, mira usted.
Uy, mira qué bien.
1 y 2. Ahora lo voy a pintar.
Pero están chiquitos.
Demasiado.
Anita, esto se come en un bocadito, Anita.
Bueno, ¿y qué hago?
Nada, en vez de comerte uno, te come 4.
Buena idea. Pero vale la pena hacerlo más grande.
Galit, mañana lo voy a tratar yo de hacer. Esta noche es muy tarde para mí, para trabajar. A la vejez no se puede.
Thank you so much.
Sara, ¿de tu ayuda a mi madre?
Pero la vejez, ¿quién yo? Yo voy ahí, sí. Yo voy y te ayudo, usted. Vale. Nos ponemos las máscaras y ya está. ¿Las máscaras? Nos vamos a ir de por ahí, de carnaval. Mira.
Anda, Magni.
Magni, I don't know how many.
Magni, esto es happy hour, por favor. No lo toques.
Magni's asking how many calories is each. I think, Anita, you can count very well. Can you tell us how many calories is each?
Perdí cálculo. No, yo no le eché mucho aceite para freírlo.
Me lo creo.
Mira, Anita, todavía está pintando.
Bueno, ¿y tú qué estás haciendo?
Yo mirando a ustedes.
¿Tú? Por lo menos estoy pintando.
Y cantando. Anita, que estamos viejas.
Sara, los senior citizens nos deben de traer para que probemos, ¿verdad?
Manda una muestra.
Tenéis cada uno que mandar una muestra a todos. Y así probamos.
A todos los old age pensioners.
No, y a nosotros también.
Porque el cabo es nuestro.
Tú cómete el tuyo y calla.
Bueno, yo el futuro old pensioner.
Mira, cuando te dejemos de los calories, te mandamos uno.
Yo no los cuento, Anita. A mí no me importan los calories, yo me los como.
Los tuyos son low fats, Anita.
Vamos a recibir mucho de toda esta gente que lo han hecho. ¿Cuánto vamos a recibir? ¿10 o 12? No está, para venir a la noche.
Y esperando a que Anita termine, porque ya está. Hemos terminado.
Ya está.
Anita,
ya están en el horno.
¡Ole!
¿Ahora quién viene a limpiar?
Eso.
No.
Mira, hay que limpiar ahora.
Anita,
Loli viene mañana.
María.
Ah, no, pero yo no me puedo acostar desde la cocina así.
Otra.
I'm getting at the prettiest one. Hold on.
Como se abran, veremos.
Oh, yes, quickly, I'm not going to lie, okay?
Malca, what did you say about Sunday
A ver,
night?
Malca, ve. Malca, habla.
Let me show you a pretty one. Hold on. There we go.
Which one? ¿Dónde está Malca? No la veo. Mírala.
Oh, Malca, very nice.
Beautiful, very nice.
Oye, qué bueno.
Qué grande la cosa, tan grande.
Malca, show me. I haven't seen. Better on. Enjoy.
Están muy bonitos.
Yeah, some of them are, and some of them look like this.
Ruthie, those are the ones you have to taste. Ruthie, a ver el color de tu masa.
Te la voy a dar, pero la naranja parece un chino, un japonés.
A verlo.
Vamos a verlo. Esto ya está hecho.
Uy, se la está comiendo esta. Bien. La marca, déjala. Buen provecho.
Marca, después hace ejercicio, ¿para qué? ¿Para comer ahora?
A ver, no lo veo.
Tiene buena pinta. Por eso lo hice yo de gallina. No se lo comen todo.
Está muy bien.
¿A quién
muy
se lo
bien.
dice?
Ay, qué bueno.
A Talia.
Ruti, a ver
A Tamar.
Yo no
A
te veo.
Tamar, sorry.
Es que el iPad es de Talia. Galita es Tamar.
Ruti, está muy bonito.
¿Verdad?
Malca, is it nice? Is it nice, Malca?
Delicious.
Very nice. Puede ya fregar la cocina, guapa.
Okay, I'm not going to bed yet, Malca. You can send some over.
And she actually has to clean up.
Malca, ¿te lo estás comiendo?
Sí.
Pero a esta hora de la noche, ¿qué hora es?
Las
10, no coma.
¿Por qué, Ruti?
Come uno.
Ya es muy tarde.
Nada, mujer.
Come y calla.
No siga. Come y calla, ¿te acuerdas? Digo.
Es que tengo que seguir con el ejemplo. Si yo como uno, vienen todos y se comen todos.
Claro.
Yo no como, pues ya nadie come.
Tiene una cuchara de palo, la guitarra, mira.
¿Eso qué es?
Una cuchara de palo, mira qué graciosa.
Ah, mira qué
¿Dónde
gracioso.
está? ¿De quién? ¿Dónde yo me he quitado ahí?
¿Dónde
Una
la has comprado? ¿En Sevilla?
¿Eso qué?
Yes, aquí está.
A verla. ¡Oh, qué bonita!
Mira que una sucia y una limpia.
Anda, mira qué bien.
¡Oh, qué bonita, Anita!
Pero una es...
Ay, pues vamos a empezar a recoger.
Una guitarra, ¿no?
Las dos guitarras, no sé, una le falta algo. Bueno, vamos a limpiar. Ahora pondremos fotos. Cuando salgan, si salen bonitos, pondremos fotos. Si no, no.
No, pon la foto de todas las maneras.
¿Quiere
que vaya a ayudarte a limpiar?
Sí.
No puedo, mi reina, estoy encerrada. No me dejan de salir. Me creí que podía salir.
Mira qué convenient.
¿Viste? La única vez que ha sido convenient.
Bueno, buenas noches, señora. Vamos a limpiar. Mira, aquí viene Mo para limpiar.
Ahí está. Mo, que
bien. Buenas noches, señoras.
Mo,
Gracias por distraer a mi mujer por una hora, ¿eh? Gracias por distraerla por una hora.
No, por más de una hora. Ahora ella te va a distraer a ti. Tú vas a fregar.
Eso es lo que se cree tú.
Venga, Mo, ponte el delantal. Moshi ya se lo está poniendo.
Ya me lo quité. Ya me lo quité yo. Hace muchos años me lo quité.
Y no se lo pone otra vez. Bueno. Very good. Good night, everybody. We're going to clean up.
Good night.
Eliahu, thank you, aunque yo he hecho el de atún. Yo el de pollo no.
Thank you so much.
Mira, sobró pollo.
Wow, Miriam, they look gorgeous. Thank you.
Bueno, not as nice as yours, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Bueno,
Abuela Sara.
Una foto, Tamar.
Ana, abuela.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Teddy.
Thank you for joining.
Hablamos.
Shira, Viva.
Wait, it's hot.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you so much for joining. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Well, you can do something else another time, no?
We'll do it, no problem.
See, that's nice. If you do it earlier, we'll be able to do something.
¿Sara, que estaba en la calle tú?
Marco, look at
¿Sí?
our thing. It's
Me
done.
fui a la calle.
Sí, porque se
Thank
te
you very
nota.
much. Very enjoyable evening.
Es horroroso. Y que no podía ir a la peluquería, mirarme, no podía ir a la peluquería.
Ay,
No me dejan. Y me peino y no me se peina.
Ponte rulo, Sara.
Ni rulo ni nada. ¿Tú te pones rulo?
Si quieres
Solo
voy y te
queda, no me
pelo.
se queda.
Para quien me va a ver, pero me lo pongo.
Yo me pongo rulo, Sara, ponte rulo.
Mira la otra.
Sara. ¿Quieres que
Señorita
vaya
Benadí, no te veo.
Hoy me puse el tinte, Sara, mira qué bien.
Sí, eso sí, pero yo no tengo tinte.
Ave Magni,
Tinte se compra
qué
en la
bien.
farmacia.
Que yo no
Señorita
uso
Benadí, no te
tinte.
veo.
No,
Mira,
tú eres
no,
una
yo no me pongo para que me vean.
Yo,
Ponte, Terita
grown
Benadí.
with dignity. Mira los colores. Y no te creas que me peino, me estoy peinando todo el día. Y de pronto.
Pero con los rulos se quedará más de bien.
Sara, yo te voy a poner los rulos mañana. Yo tengo las 2 vacunas y 2 semanas.
No, yo no. Hasta 3 semanas.
Terita.
Terita Benadí.
¿Por qué no sale tú, este Benadí?
Porque soy como tú, de pelo.
Mentira, porque tú fuiste.
No, pero el viernes voy.
Sí, pero sal un minuto que te vea. Sal un
Mira.
minuto.
Ahí está, otra.
Pero tú ya fuiste.
Para taparme las canas.
Terita, ¿cómo está mi primo?
Hoy muy bien, hija.
Mucho y bueno, que cumpla 120 y 50, como quiera.
Ya se lo dije, Sara. Sara, ya le di el recado tuyo.
Ah, muy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Y qué dijo?
Vamos a llamar, pero vino esto.
Ah,
me gusta mucho Calita, y el marido. Mucho, mucho, mucho.
Pero está muy bien, y lo hicieron muy bien, ¿eh?
El marido sale a la abuela.
Claro, tú sabes, todo lo bueno de la abuela esa.
Eso.